So I went on a date with this guy tonight and I didn't tell him I was trans. But after our dinner, I told him that I was trans because when we were eating and stuff like that, it was seeming like he was moving towards like a sexual encounter, which is fine. I'm pretty and stuff like that. But I told him I was trans and he felt some type of way and he got mad. But when we were at dinner, was I supposed to feel mad and upset because of the encounter? I mean, he was being so sexual towards me and he was like touching and grabbing on my leg and stuff like that and making sexual remarks and stuff. So it's like, what the fuck? Like, I told him after dinner that I was trans because he was being so sexual. I didn't want anything to transpire and be bad. So I'm like, yeah, I'm trans. And he's like, oh, you need to tell someone when you're going on a first date with them that you're trans. I just think that he was so sexually into me that he was just mad because we didn't have a sexual encounter. So it's like, I went to dinner with you to get to know you, and you were only viewing me as a sexual object. And now you're mad when I tell you I'm trans, but I told you I was trans because it felt so sexualized that I wanted to tell you before anything happened. So, what the fuck? So,
Hey, what's going on, favorite? This time for No Picks Podcast.
Hey, it's Nicole.
Hey, thanks for joining me again, Nicole. All right, so, the clip I just showed. What's your thoughts on what old girl had to say? Do you think that the guy was pissed off at her? You know what? What's your thoughts on what old girl had to say?
I'm so confused. Why? Like, I don't understand. Like, what is you went on a date? Like, why are you acting like maybe you wouldn't have to tell him that? Like it was never going to get sexual. What was your point? I'm not saying what was your point of going on a date, but like ultimately, like what's going to happen. I just don't understand. Like, what? I don't know. I'm so confused. Right?
Yes, she
What did,
said, she she said she told him because it started getting sexual and he was saying sexual stuff, and if it made her feel uncomfortable, she felt like she had to reveal that. My question is, why didn't you reveal that before the date?
right? That's what I'm saying. Like, what was your end goal? Like, you're going on a date with somebody. It's not like it was just somebody that you bumped into and you guys started talking and then you realized that he was thinking something. You're like, oh, I better tell him. Like, you went on a date with him. Like, I'm confused.
Of course it was sexual, right? Like, of course it was sexual. If the guy is sexually attracted to you, he's gonna send signals like, okay, cool, I want to do this. And let me just say this whole like dates are weird. I think I think the concept of dating is weird for men and women. I think we look at it differently, right? So what I mean by that is the only reason men ask women out on dates is because that's the socially acceptable way to say, hey, I want to fuck you. That's the that's the we don't like going out on dates. It's not fun to us. It's not an interesting, cool thing for us. Like, if we do it because we know y'all like it, and two, it's the socially acceptable way for us to say, hey, I have interest in you. I want to fuck you. This is my way of showing you that I want to fuck you. Now, there could be something later down the line. I could also like you. I could also want to marry you. We could have kids. All that shit. All that stuff could be true. But at a bare minimum, I'm taking you out on a date because I want to have sex with you. That's the socially acceptable way as a man to say that. Because you can't, as a man, you can't just walk up to a chick and be like, listen, you look good. My dick work. I'm sure I can get your pussy wet. Let's have sex. Like, you can't do that. You can't do that and say that in a, like, proper society. Like, that's not, you can't say it, right? Because no woman's going for that shit. We take you guys out because it's like, hey, I want to have sex with you. This is the first step in that way of doing it. Now, sometimes women don't really care. They're like, okay, cool. Like, if you meet me and we vibe, then that's enough. You know what I mean? And that's cool. Like, and if that's the case, that's cool. But some women demand a date. They're like, I want to be on a date with you. Cool. And we're cool with acquiescing to that request. However, we don't want to do that shit. We're doing it because we are showing our interest in you, and the interest is, at a bare minimum, I want to have sex with you. So for her to be so for her, that's a he. You already know what time it is, so you know that this is how this shit go. So for you to be like all confused, like, oh well, why would you make sexual advances towards me, during this date? Like, oh well, I would never, Mr. Belvedere. Like, no, like this. Of course, he was gonna make sexual advances towards you because he found you sexually attractive. Now, if it was me, I would look at her and be like, little you look a little suspect, right? Like, I don't see her as a woman, right? Like she got very, very strong feet. Her face is. Let me
like
just
you shouldn't have been
pull it back up. Her features were strong as shit. So I'm like, all right, well, I don't think you're really fooling anybody. I mean, like, you know what? Let me not even say you're not fooling anybody. I would question it. I would be like, I wonder if this chick has a penis.
100%.
But for her to be like, oh, I'm pretty, so of course, blah, blah, blah. Like, what did you think was gonna happen? Like, of course, this dude is on that type time where he's like, okay, well, I mean, I'm interested in you. What did you want to like? And why are you making him out to be the asshole?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, what was your end goal? Like, why would you go on a date with somebody if that wasn't ultimate? Like what you're saying, and I know the way that you're saying is like, but you're not wrong. Like, that's what it is. Like that. Why would you go on a date with somebody if you weren't interested in them that way? Like, she just wanted him to keep taking her out to dinner just because.
Yeah,
to do?
forever.
I don't understand.
Because you're just so interesting. Like, no, that's not how men. We don't think in those terms. Listen, if I wanted to hang out with someone I thought was super interesting, I would always hang out with my guy friends. I would never hang out with women. Like, the reason that I would choose women over men, which I would, is because of the possibility of having sex with you guys. Like, there is no, like, we don't have the same interests, right? Like, we just don't. Like, there are things that I like that if I brought you to the things that I like, you would be doing it because of me. And vice versa. Like, if you brought me to the things that you like, I will be doing it because she was like, okay, well, I'll spend time with her. So, I'll do it. But I don't actually want to do it. If I took you out of the equation, I wouldn't be doing it. So we're not hanging out with you because we just want to hang out with you because you're so awesome. We're hanging out with you for the possibility of maybe having sex. And if we don't have sex, it's not the end of the world. It's like, okay, cool, we didn't have sex, but we want to.
Right. Like, she shouldn't have been surprised that that's where it headed. I don't. That's crazy.
She's like, well, it just got so sexual. I mean, I just don't get it. Like, I mean, like, what don't you get? Like, what is? I'm confused as to why you're confused.
Exactly.
Like, what are you talking about?
I don't understand.
Oh man, but I will say, like, these, it's getting harder and harder to tell, because like they're popping pills at a young age. They're not developing certain features. Yeah, I mean, her face is strong, and you kind of can look at her and be like, this something's a little different there.
Yes.
But it's getting harder. I be seeing some chicks on TikTok. I be like, damn, this chick's oh shit, like she's trans. Like, okay, cool. But listen, I feel like at a bare minimum, don't you feel like you should say that shit up front? Like, like, just be like, and I think it's cat when they be like, oh well, we face violence. Of like, okay, so you don't think you face violence if you let a motherfucker take you out on 7 dates and then grab your dick?
Right. Like, I don't understand why you wouldn't want to be upfront. Like, that's like, why would you even want to trick yourself into like you're going out with somebody and you're gonna think that they're really into you, but they don't even know who the hell you really are. Like, and that's a big deal. It's not like, oh, you don't know that I went to jail one time, or oh, you don't know that I, have a sketchy job. I don't know. Like, that's a big deal. Like, why would you lie about it?
So you're gonna wait to the 7th date, and I'm like, oh yeah, dick grab. Like that, you go, like, I'm gonna fill a big ass bowl. Your dick bigger than mine. So now what? Now I just wasted throughout the whole 7 dates. I wasted $350.
Yeah, it's wild, right?
And now you got a dick.
Like,
I got pre-cum on my hands. Like,
I would like to know if he wasn't acting sexual to where she felt like she had to tell him. At what point were you planning on telling him? Right? Like, that's really a solid question I have for her.
Listen, can y'all please just tell motherfuckers, bro? Like, it's getting, with the medication, the procedures, it's getting harder to tell. Can y'all tell motherfuckers, bro? Like, because of course a motherfucker gonna be mad. She was surprised that he was mad, and he said, yo, you should tell people beforehand. Like, why wouldn't he be mad? You wasted his time. You wasted his fucking time. He's not sexually attracted to your dick. So you wasted his time. So, like, you should have told him. He could have chilled home, watched, I don't know, fucking Love is Blind, whatever motherfuckers watching right now on Hulu or TikTok, whatever. Like,
No,
I don't get it,
it's
bro.
crazy.
Anyway, let us know what y'all think, family. Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?